Hi guys, I'm Marcus Marzipan and I'm 35 this year. I've been doing the style popping for about 13 years already, since 2007. So I mainly do that, and I like all kinds of street dance styles. I first started when I was watching the movie You Got Served, and my friends keep sending me some video clips of cool dance moves, and I always like, yeah, I'm gonna learn that one day. So that's how I started. And for me, the one thing that I want people to know about popping is that anybody can pop regardless of age or where you're from. Let's go. Today's move is going to be the chest pop, and it's about an intro level difficulty. One really cool thing about the chest pop is you can do it anytime, anywhere, even while sitting down. Boom, boom. Yeah. So don't forget that the video is going to be mirrored, and also you can always repeat and pause anytime you want. Alright, so now what is popping? Okay, popping is like an expansion and a contraction motion, alright? And normally what we do is that we apply that expansion and contraction into the muscles or into movements to achieve the pop effect. So using the chest to do that is known as the chest pop. And today I'm gonna just give you some exercises that we can kind of train the muscles around the chest to activate when we do the chest pop, alright? First step, we're gonna learn about breathing, alright? Breathing is simple. You're gonna try to imagine your chest area is filled with air. So when you breathe in, you're gonna go and breathe out like you see in those cartoons. One more time, we're gonna try it. When you breathe in, try to like expand the chest, okay? And 6, 7, go in and out. One more time. And okay, now we're gonna add an additional hold. So you're gonna hold your breath after breathing in, alright? At the peak of the expansion. Let's try that. 5, 6, 7, and breathe in. Hold it there. And out. One more time. And out. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to get used to the feeling of the peak of the expansion. So like this. Okay? Holding that energy there. That's what you want to do. Alright? Now, we're going to breathe in shorter intervals of 4 count. So we're going to go 2. We're going to go breathe 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Out 2, 3, 4. Repeat 6, 7, go. Breathe 2, 3, 4. Hold it 2, 3, 4. Drop 2, 3, 4. 2 more times. Let's go. Breathe 2, 3, 4. Hold it 2, 3, 4. Down 2, 3, 4. Last time. And 7, go. Breathe 2, 3, 4. Hold it 2, 3, 4. Out 2, 3, 4. Rest 6, 7, and very good. Now we're gonna try in intervals of 2, so it's gonna be faster. So keep that control, all right? And let's do this in 5, 6, 7, and breathe 2, hold 2, breathe out 7, go. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 7, go. Breathe 2, hold 2, down 2. Last 2 times. Breathe up, hold it, going down. Last time, go. Breathe and hold it there. Breathe 7, 8. Very nice. Now 1 count, alright? So it's gonna be like almost like going up and down, but you're going to go up, hold, down, hold, up, hold, down, hold. Let's try that together in 5, 6, 7, go. Up, hold, down, hold. Up, hold, down, hold. Up, hold, down, hold. Up, hold, down. 4 more times. Go up and down. Up, hold, down. Up and down. Last time, go up and we go down. Alright, very nice. So now I'm going to explain some things before we move on. Okay, we are going to move on to end count, but before that, I'm going to give you some pointers, especially some common mistakes. Alright. One big mistake is that we tend to throw the weight. So throwing means like this. You see, when you go up, right, instead of stopping there, we tend to like overdo it. So what you want to do is, imagine this is the ceiling. You want to stop nicely on the ceiling. And on the floor, you want to stop nicely instead of hitting. So watch me. Hitting the wall is like this. You go up and down. You see, but we want to stop, it looks like this. Gentle and control. Okay, so always control, stop, control it there. And when you go down, same thing. When you go down, control it there. So it's like a silent and very firm action. Okay? So next common mistake is that when we do chest pop, a lot of people think is going front. So you always think that the chest is going in front, but actually it's going more like a diagonal upward direction. So one trick that I like to do is, okay, watch this. Your chin, imagine your chin and the chest meeting, okay? But your chin does not move, so don't do this, okay? The chin stays and the chest goes up as much as possible to try to touch the chin and then drop it down. So go up and you can keep the chin there. If you want, you can hold it with your hand, but once you're used to it, let go. And after a while, you get this. And if you're doing it really well, you get a double chin and you'll see like this shape. When you can push the chest really high up. Okay, so keep working on these 2 pointers and your chest pop is going to be great. Alright, now the final step. We're going to make the chest pop really hit. Alright, and how this happens is, remember we went up and then we went down. Now we're going to put some kick into it. So we're going to push up fast like this. Up and hold it there. Okay? Up, hold it there. Down, hold it there. Up, hold it there. Remember, don't like overdo it. Just enough, okay? 5, 6, 7 and up. 7 and down. 7 and up. 7 and down. 7 and up. 7 and down. 2 more times up. And last time down. Okay? Now, the last time when we do this and down, you want to really like, when you go up, hold your breath. For me, I remember holding the breath just now and holding the breath. Okay? Let's try 2 more times together with that holding of the breath. 5, 6, 7, go. Whoop. 7 and down. 1 more time. 7 and up. Last time down. Nice. So you really feel that impact when you go up and down. Now, single count, we go up, down, okay? A little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, and hit and down, and up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and up, down. Now we're gonna try 8 times consecutively. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 times. Alright? Let's do it together in 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah. If you can do this and practice in intervals, so do it 1, 8, rest, another 8, and so on and so on. Once you have done it for like maybe a couple of minutes, you get your chest is warmed up already, you can then go for the quick reflex. So quick reflex is going up and immediately dropping. So it looks like this. In my hand, it's going up and drop, it goes up. So you see, the moment we hit the up, we come back down. So the chest is going to follow that in 3, 2, 1, boom. So you see, this and this in a split second. Okay? Watch it again. 5, 6, 7, and boom. So you want to hit the peak and come back down. Okay? So we're going to try that with intervals of 4. Okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 2, 3, 4. Now I like to complement it with my hands, or you can do it without the hands like this, or you can use the hands to accent it a bit more, like go boom, so it looks bigger. Alright, so that is the chest pop. Remember, the few pointers is always go up, keep the chin there, and remember to control that motion, so even when you pop the chest, it's still controlled and not like a spasm. Alright, see ya. Hey guys, today's move is gonna be the shuffle, also known as sacking. And I think this move is kind of like an intro level difficulty, but you can scale it up. Okay, because of that, I think it's really cool that this move can have 100 different variations. So from this basic I'm gonna teach you, you can find many ways to play around with it. Alright, one more thing is don't forget that it's always mirrored, and you can feel free to pause and rewind the video as many times as you need. Alright, today's move is going to be the shuffle, also known as sacking. And why we call it sacking is because most poppers think that this move came from Sacramento. That's why it's a short form for that. Okay, so this move is very simple and very basic, but it's one of the core fundamental foot movement that we use in popping. Alright, so how do we do that? It starts with one foot in front. And basically what you're doing is just doing a ball change. Okay, simple enough, right? It's doing a ball change. So it's a switching of the feet. So let's do a simple switch exercise like this. We're going to step in and step out. Don't forget to lean slightly forward, okay? One more time. In and out. 7, go. In and out. One more time. In and out. Okay, now let's get the rhythm going. We're going to go a little bit faster. We're going to go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Dun, dun, da, dun, dun, da. 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay, what this does is to get you used to the weight shift. So when I step forward, the weight goes forward. When I come back, it goes back, and then it goes forward. So it's very important to understand this shifting of the weight, because later on it's going to get a little bit complicated, okay? So now, forward and back and forward. So you see, this is where my weight is going, okay? So that's the first exercise that you want to do. Now the second exercise is called picking up the feet, which is also one of the biggest mistakes that most people do when they do the shuffle, okay? So picking up the feet, right? We don't want to be lazy when we step like this. So you want to always pick up the feet a little bit more. So an exercise to do that is this. Now, imagine the heel wanting to reach your hip like this. Okay, so we're going to pull up the heel 4 times. Let's go. And 1 down, 1 down, 1 down, and 1 down. Now the other side. 5, 6, 7, go. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. So in army, people will say like don't horse kick, but now we're gonna do like the horse kick. Okay, so what this does, it trains your feet to go high. So when you step, right, it goes high. When you step, the step is more pronounced. Instead of being lazy, we are going to step higher. Okay, so let's try it, combine it with the first exercise of leaning. Okay, let's go, and let's start with the feet to the back, in front, okay, like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and step, and in, and step, and in, and step, and in, and step. Okay, keep doing this for a few minutes and you really feel the burn as well. Alright, so now the third thing that we're going to do to add on is stabilizing the weight. So this is what you want to do, okay? You can try this at a coffee shop or anything also, but what you want to imagine is like you're holding this tray, and then on this tray got this coffee or hot soup, right, that you don't want to spill. So you know how when we walk around and then we walk like this and it spills all over the place. So now what you want to do is kind of like go lower, okay? Have some give some space. Don't like lock the knees, okay? And what you want to do is you want to kind of stabilize this tray and try to walk around the room without spilling that drink or the soup. So imagine there's really something hot there and it's filled to the brim and you don't want to spill it. So you're really careful with your steps and the weight. So holding that weight. So I recommend trying it with actual food and all that so that you don't waste the food and you'll really try harder to do it. Okay? So what this does, holding this weight and walking around, it trains your core to stabilize your frame while the feet are moving. So as you can see, I'm going to do like variation. You see my feet are moving around, but my core and upper body is stable. So you see this trains you to have more smoother kind of footwork. Okay? So when we do the shuffle, we want it to be smooth as well. So we don't want it to be too jerky. So what we want to do is adding this. See this, right? I'm going to try to hold my core here. I'm going to lean back just a little bit to get the tempo, but I'm not like obvious back. Okay, so I'm going to use that technique to hold it there and step, and step, and step. See, like holding that tray and step, and step, and step, and step. Okay, so if you're doing it correctly, you will feel the weight going back and going front, but the core is holding it at this shape. Okay, let's try that one more time. Hold this shape, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. One more time. 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Very nice. Okay, so now we're gonna try a little exercise where we're gonna do it facing here, and then we're gonna face front, and then face the side, then face back, face side, and face front. So we're gonna go one round. We're gonna go one round. Okay, so do it with me. Let's go. And feet together first, and we're gonna step out. Okay, 5, 6, 7, go, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and turn. 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and turn. 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and turn. 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and yeah. So practice this turning both sides, and after a while you get really comfortable switching directions while doing the shuffle. Okay? Now, this will be a good tempo to practice, but if you want, you can push yourself by going faster. So faster means that you need to have a little bit more core control to keep the movements kind of like floating. See, your body is floating while the feet is moving fast. So it looks like this. Okay? So maybe let's try it one time together. Okay? And 5, 6, 7, go. Step and step and step and step. 5, 6, 7, rest. One more time. 5, 6, 7, go. Step and step and step and step. 5, 6, 7, stop. Okay, so now I'm going to just give you like a few more pointers, because basically that's it. The step is just that, but there's so many ways to kind of like take note of and improve it, okay? Now, one important thing is that the feet. We tend to stand like this with the feet pointed out, but it's best when you're doing this step to make it as parallel as possible, facing front. So watch me. When I do it, instead of this, you see the feet are like that. I want to keep the feet this way, like this. Okay? So I can really have that, feel that forward weight. Okay, so that's one thing that you can really fix. And the other thing is adding some flavor to it. So when I do the step, a lot of people are very stiff and they look like robots, so they are like, okay, or like they don't move at all. Okay, so it's very stiff. But what you want to do is add a little bit of like almost like a running, rocking kind of motion. So it's a very natural kind of like motion that goes with the step. So you see, I'm holding that core and having this a gentle kind of like groove. So like this, like boom, ta, ha. If you want to go more, yeah, you can, like this. Ta. Okay, but don't forget all the techniques that we've done so far. So, boom, dun, dun, 5, 6, and 7, 8. So that was the shuffle, also known as sacking. That's the move of the day. Thank you guys for following the video so far. Don't forget, you can always pause, rewind, and keep practicing the moves until you're ready to move on to the next video. Okay, so also follow us, ScRach MarcS and scape.sg. We are found on most social media platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. We want to see you do the move, so show us what you learn and tag us in your videos. Okay, once again, thank you Scape for having me, and I'm Marcus Marzipan, and signing off.